Hey guys, welcome back to the D&N Medical Series. It's your girl Nikki. If you're not yet a subscriber, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And today I'll be giving you 9 best exercises to tone your glutes and give you, a bigger butt. So squats alone won't cut it. So these exercises will definitely give you a bigger butt in less than a month. You'll see changes. So the first one is a single leg glute bridge. So in this one, you basically just lie on your back with your knees bent and the soles of your feet on the floor. Then you just extend one leg. You're then going to exhale and squeeze your glute and push your hips towards the ceiling as high as you can. You then pause and then lower until your butt hovers right above the floor, and you're just repeating this movement without touching the ground to complete one rep. So that's the first one. That's the single leg glute bridge. The next one is a hydrant with leg extension. So in this one, you begin on all fours with your knees hip width apart and your wrists stacked over your shoulders. So you're basically going to keep your knees bent at 90-degree angle, lift your right leg out to hip length, and then extend your right leg straight out to the other side. Straight out to the side, basically. You pause before you bend your knees again and bring your leg back to the starting position to complete one rep. The next one is rainbows. So with this one now, you begin on all fours again with your knees hip width apart and your wrist stacked over your shoulder. As you can see in my demonstration, in the demonstration I have showing there. So with a pointed toe, extend your right leg and you reach the right foot towards the ceiling. Slowly lower your leg to tap the floor and squeeze your glute as you lift your leg back to the starting position. Then lower your leg to tap the floor above about a foot to the left of your kneeling foot. Return to starting position to complete the rep. The next one is the curtsy lunges. So in this one, you stand with your feet hip width apart and your hands pressed towards your chest, pressed together at chest level. So you're basically going to keep your hips square. You step your leg diagonally behind you and bend both knees at 90-degree angle, keeping the knees behind the toes. Then you pause and then press into your right heel to return to the standing position as you extend your left leg into a side kick. And that's one rep. The next one is a heel lifted squat. So this one, you begin with your feet slightly wider than your shoulder width apart, your toes pointed outwards, and lift your left heel. You sit your hips back as you lower your butt towards the floor. Keep your knees behind your toes and brace in your core to help you balance. You pause, then you press into your right heel to stand up into the starting position to complete one rep. The next one is a bear plank leg lifts. So with this one, you just begin in a plank position with your shoulders stacked above your wrist and your body is in a straight line between the top of your head and your heels. You then lift your right leg and bend the knees 90 degrees, bringing your heels toward your butt. So with a flexed foot, you squeeze your glutes and raise your right heel towards the ceiling as high as you can. You pause, then bring your right knee back to meet your left knee to complete one rep. The next one is single leg deadlift. In this one, you stand on your right foot with your left leg bent in front of you and your knees at hip height. You then engage your glutes Engage your glutes as you slowly fold forward, reaching both hands towards the ground as you extend your left leg straight out behind you. You then pause, then return to the starting position to complete one rep. The next one is a squat with a calf raise. In this one, you begin with your feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointed slightly outwards. Keep your knees over your ankles and chest height, and bend your knees until your thighs are parallel to the ground. With control, raise one heel as high as you can without compromising your form. You release it to the floor, then repeat on the opposite side to complete one rep. And you continue to alternate the sides. The next one now, squat. You begin with your feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward. Keep your knees behind your toes. Sit your hips back into a squat. You basically then pulse up a few inches as you turn your toes 45 degrees outwards and sink your hip back into a low squat. You then pulse up to bring your toes forward and continue to alternate foot position as you pulse. So those are the instructions for the 9 exercises you can do to give you a more glowing butt, and you can see these results in less than 2 weeks if you are consistent with them. And you increase the rep for each, so you can do more than one of each exercise. So you can do more than one rep. You can do about 3 reps for each exercise, but gradually go into it until you can manage to do more, and you literally have a toned butt in less than 2 weeks. Alright, so remember, if you're not yet a subscriber, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Follow us on Instagram at D&N_Medical Series for lots more of these videos, and don't forget to just like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, see you soon. Bye.